Hello everyone, my name is Kirti and I am an assistant professor in ITM. Today I am going to discuss the following topics in financial accounting, that is characteristics of accounting, functions of accounting, users of accounting information, advantages and uses of accounting and limitations of accounting. This is part 9th in financial accounting. So I am going to start with the characteristics of accounting. Number 1, accounting is an art as well as science. Now why it is called as an art? Because it record, classify and summarizing the business transaction with a view to ascertain the net profit and financial position of the business enterprise. That is why it is called that accounting is an art. And why it is called that it is in science also, because any organized body of knowledge which is based on a certain specified principle is called science. Now as you can see that accounting is based on certain concepts and conventions, right? We already discussed in the previous video. Next is recording of financial transaction. Only those transaction events recorded in accounting form which is of the financial character, right? There are so many transactions which occur in the business and which cannot be measured and expressed in terms of money. Hence it record only those transactions which we can measure in terms of money. Next is recording in terms of money. Now each transaction is recorded in the books in terms of money. For example, if a businessman purchases 200 chairs and 10 tables, and their value in terms of money will be recorded in the books. Similarly, if a business, for example, business possesses 50,000 in cash in hand and land measuring around 200 meters, and 5 trucks and 5 machines, 10 ton of raw materials, 200 chairs, 10 tables, so on. So then in the absence of money measurement concept, these different type of assets cannot be added up, hence cannot be occur useful information, right? But if they express in terms of money, like such as cash is given rupees 50,000, land is given rupees 2 crore, trucks is given to 50 lakh rupees, so on. So these can be expressed in terms of money, right? Then is classifying. So after recording transaction in a journal or a subsidiary books, these transaction has to be classified. Now classification means the grouping the transaction of one nature at one place in a separate account. Then move to summarizing. Summarizing means it is an uh, presenting the classified data in a manner which is understandable and useful to the management and other users of such data. Then is interpretation of the results. So results of the business are presented in such a manner by preparing trading, profit and loss and balance sheet to the parties interested, knowing the various, means what is the financial position of the company, like who are the interested party, like proprietors, managers, bank, creditor, employees. They want to gain the full information and about the profitability and financial position of the company. So that is the interpretation of the result. Communication means communication of financial data to the users who can use for their individual perspectives. Then move to functions of accounting. Now functions of accounting, number 1 is maintaining complete and systematic record. So maintaining complete and systematic record of what? Recording a systematic record of various business transaction post to the ledger and to prepare the financial statement. Then is communicating the financial results of various parties. Now this is the one of the major function of financial major function of accounting, that the interested party, like proprietor, managers, creditor, employees, they want to gain the knowledge of what are the financial results, so that if someone want to invest in that particular country, how they gain the information? Through financial results or balance sheet or through trading or PL account. Then next is protecting the assets of the business. So another main function is proper records of various assets such as cash in hand, bank balance, inventory, debtors. So it enables the management to keep record and to make a control over them. Then providing assistance to management. Now providing timely information, they assist the management in planning, controlling and decision making. Next is trusteeship. So management is entrusted with the task of controlling the resources of the enterprise. So the management is expected to act as a trustee of the company funds, because company is a separate legal entity, right? So accounting assists them to control the resources properly. Then compliance of legal needs. Now under the provision of various laws such as Companies Act, Income Tax Act, goods and service tax. A business firm has to submit various statements like annual accounts, income tax, GST returns. So accounting performs this function by supplying the information to the government agency. Next is fixing responsibility. So accounting is to determine the profitability of each enterprise, each department. So it facilitates the fixing of responsibility. Who is a particular person responsible for particular responsibility or particular project. Next is users of accounting information. So there are generally we have to classify it in internal users and external users, right? So who are the internal users? Internal users are the person who have a direct interest in the business enterprise, such as the owners and management. Owners contribute capital in the business, such they want to know about the profitability and financial position of the business because they have contributed capital in the business. Okay, so they want to know whether the profit has been increased or decreased, and why it is increased and why it is decreased, right? And whatever the value have been fixed for the fixed asset or floating assets in the company. So these information has to be required by the owners. Now management need accounting information for the efficient and smooth running of the business enterprise. Their needs are met by the accounting information provided by the published report or through balance sheet, right, through PL statement, cash flow statement. Then there are there are external users also, individual or organization who have present or future interest in the business enterprise but are not the part of the management, are called external users of accounting information, like potential investors, long term traders, short term traders, then आपके employees, tax authorities, government and their agencies, social responsibility group, public competitors. So these are some external users. Now why the information need by these users? Because they need information to judge how safe and how the rewarding the proposed investment will be. Like if I'm an investor, right, and I have to invest my money in some company, so first of all I look at the various statements of the company which is available over the internet very easily. I just look at the information, I just look at the PL statement, balance sheet or cash flow statement generally, but I have to knowledge about this statement. Like I want to know what is, how to check the balance sheet, how to check the PL statement first of all. And basically if I want to invest, see, you have to study about some ratio analysis, right? So debt equity ratio is the main ratio while we investing money, my money in some company. So that time I'll check the what is the debt to equity ratio is running in the company, right? So while investing my money, investing my money by the investors, I have to look, these are some important information. Like long term creditors like long term creditors mean when they are investing money through debentures, right? So they have to look information, they want to information about the credit worthiness of the business enterprise, they want to know whether the amount owing to them will be repaid when due, right? Then short term creditor also look that information, they want to judge whatever the financial position of the company has to, and what are their future prospects also. Employees need information about the profit of the enterprise, assess the ability of the business to pay their wages, bonuses, right? Tax authority, right, in require the information for the income tax and GST purposes. Then government and their agency, government agency information by the policies related to that, to fix the policy related to the taxations and allocation of resources, providing subsidies. Then social responsibility group, they need information on the impact of the environment or enterprises, whatever the impact taken by the enterprises. Then public affects in a variety of ways, they seeking information regarding the employment, whether the employment is available in the company. Now you have a question in my mind, how the public know about the employment in the company through financial position. See, if I'm looking for a job, so it's my future prospect, I want to be in a company which is profitable in a way so that my career is also enhanced, right? So that's why it is related to the employment. And next is competitors, so they want information on the relative strength and weaknesses of the enterprise for making comparison. Next is advantages and uses, so it help in the management of the business. Management need lot of information for the efficient running of the business, right? So that's why they need the information. Then provides completed and systematic record. So business transactions have grown in size and complexity. It's not possible to remember each and every transaction. Accounting keeps a prompt and systematic record of all the transaction. Next, information regarding financial position, regarding balance sheet and PL, then enables comparatively study by keeping a systematic record, have the honor to compare 1 year cost, expenses, sale and profit with those other years. Then helpful in assessment of tax liability. So properly maintained records will helpful in great form to assess their income tax, GST, right. Next is evidence in legal matters. Now, properly maintained accounts can helpful in while manage their legal matters or while accepted by the courts as a firm evidence. If someone file a suit against you, then facilities sale of business. If a business entity is being sold, the account information can be utilized to determine the proper purchase price. Then helpful in raising loans. Accounting information is a great helpful while raising loan from banks or other financial institution. Such institution before sanctioning loans screen various financial statements of the firm such as final account, fund flow statement, cash flow statement. Then helpful in partnership account. Accounting records provide all the information relating to, at the time of admission of a partner, retirement, death of a partner, dissolution of a partner. Goodwill of the firm is also valued on the basis of accounting records. Next is helpful in the prevention and detection of errors and frauds. The last slide is for limitations of accounting. So limitations of accounting, number one is influenced by personal judgment. So accounting is yet as exact science, and accountant has to exercise his personal judgment in respect of various items. For example, it is extremely difficult to predict any degree of accuracy the actual useful life of an asset which is needed for calculating depreciation, right. Next is based on accounting concepts and convention. Accounts are prepared on the basis of number of accounting concepts and convention. Hence, the profitability and the financial position disclosed by it may not be realistic. Right. For example, fixed assets are shown in the balance sheet according to the historical cost concept. This means the fixed assets are shown at their cost, not at their market value. Next is incomplete information. Accounting statement provides only the incomplete information because the actual profit or loss of a business can be known only when the business is closed down. Next is omission of qualitative information. Accounts contain only those information which can be expressed in terms of money. Qualitative aspects of the business units are omitted from the books at all. All these can be expressed in monetary terms. Therefore, the changes in management, reputation of the business, cordial management, labor relations, firm ability to develop new products, efficiency of management, satisfaction of firm customer have a vital bearing on the profitability of the firm are all ignored and omitted from being recorded. Next is based on historical cost. So accounts are prepared on the basis of historical cost such the figures given in the financial statement do not show effect of change in the price level. The assets remain undervalued in many cases, particularly land and building. So the outcome of this practice is that balance sheet values of assets are not helpful in estimating the true financial position of the business. Next is affected by window dressing. Now, window dressing means practice of manipulating accounts so that the financial statement may disclose a more favorable position than the actual position, right. Next is unsuitable for forecasting. Financial accounts are only a record of past events. Continuous changes take place in the demand of product, policy adopted by the firm and the position of competition. As such, the financial statement based past events may not be of much use of forecasting, right. So that's all for today. I hope everything has been clear to you. Thank you so much.